How about it, y'all? This is Daniel Nicholson with Nicholson Farms. We're back with another video today. This is my beautiful girlfriend, Maddie.
Hi.
Today we're gonna catch all our goats up. We're gonna look at their eyes as far as their color, see if they need to be wormed. And what I mean by that is we're gonna look at if they're pale, they probably have worms, and we're gonna go ahead and worm them. We're also gonna be looking at their feet today and see if any of them need to be trimmed. Before we do that, I'm gonna catch some of them up. We gotta move a couple panels and we're gonna get to it. My buddy Hunter, who is actually partners in the goat business with me, he's gonna be here this afternoon to help me. Y'all be seeing a lot of him. He'll be around from here and there to do a lot of stuff. So stick with us. We're gonna get busy and try to get all these goats caught up.
Hey guys.
So what I normally worm with is called Prohibit. I get it at our local feed store. It's really for cattle and sheep, but it really works good on goats. And I use, for dosage wise, I use I think it's Purdue's website. They have a list out there where it tells you how much to give each goat by pound. I'll be sure to leave that in the description box below. But that's normally what I use for worming the goats. It comes in a powder and you mix with water. I typically just weigh it out in half, and you just mix it with water, and I normally just mix it in a mason jar. So I'm not using the whole pack because it's only supposed to last about 90 days. Something else we might be using today, it's called, I just get it from Tractor Supply, it's called Thrush Relief. If a goat has some foot rot issues, I just squirt a little bit in that, and it kind of dries out the foot and put some antibiotics in the hoof to try to treat that.
Say hi, Millie Nugget. Say hi. Go get some food.
So I got all the goats cut up. My buddy Hunter just got here. He's gonna help me work them. I'm gonna pass the camera over to Maddie, and we're gonna let Hunter's girlfriend Ashley, as we work them, I'm gonna give her the number. She's gonna write down what I do as far as vaccinating and things like that, so I can keep a record of every goat that we have. So y'all stay tuned. We're gonna try to get this done. Clipped her feet and wormed her. which one is which. You're the goat. So what I'm normally looking for is really something like this. I don't really have to trim this goat's foot. There's no excess hangover. On all the other goats you saw today, I don't know how much good footage we got, but we had to trim a lot of feet. But it's been a really wet year here in South Carolina, so that's I want to say that's the main cause of all that. Looking at this back foot, if you'll be still, you can see the little hangover right there. That's what I'm gonna cut off. I'm just gonna take my snips, open them up, and trim that off so he's not walking on top of it, and that causes him to limp sometimes. Just a little uncomfortable for him. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's gonna be a whole lot better for him just walking around, and that's about it as far as hoof care. I mean, you can see it again on this back foot. We're just gonna go in. We're just going to trim that off where it's a flat surface for him to walk on, where he's not uncomfortable.
Don't cut in quick.
Yeah, you want to be careful that you don't want to cut too far. It's just like cutting fingernails. This area right here, you get down into it, that's pretty sensitive for him. This is pretty much like your fingernail. That's a little harder. And that's what you're cutting back. So this goat I'm not going to worm. I don't know if it picks up on the camera, but it's pretty red. I mean, if a goat has real pale eyelids, 9 times out of 10 they have worms. It's just because they're kind of anemic, and that's what the worms do. They attach to the intestinal wall and suck out blood. So he looks good to me. I'm not going to worm him. So we're going to let him go, and that's going to be it. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I don't know how much good footage I got. We're still new to this. But while we're doing that, like I said, we're looking at eye color, seeing if they're kind of anemic in a state, really, whether we need to worm them or not. Looking at their feet, we pretty much trimmed all the feet, like I said earlier, just because it's been a rainy year this year, and goats, whenever they walk across a hard surface, normally their feet kind of rub off. This year it's been so wet that didn't really happen. But we got records of everything we did today. I'm gonna go put it in the book so we know what we did to each goat. And that's pretty much it. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. If you don't mind, if you like the video, just go ahead and subscribe, like the video, hit the notification bell, and we'll see y'all on the next one.